I'm feeling lost and I don't know what to do exactly. Listen, listen here. Everyone feels like this, right? Everyone has a different timeline. I personally feel lost, but I have a 10-year goal mark, right? Or I want to achieve something in the next 10 years. And I know the path that I'm trying to take. I might not know every step along the way, but I have a general plan. And once you understand that you want a certain lifestyle, you have to work towards it. But let's rewind, okay? How do you even get into that position to figure out what you truly want? See, for me, ever since 2017, 2018, I've always wanted to live a better lifestyle, meaning I want to live more of a lavish lifestyle. I don't care if it's in my 20s, but I want it to be in my 30s and 40s and so on, right? And I'm willing to make sacrifices in my 20s. I'm willing to sacrifice all the fun. I'm willing to sacrifice a lot of things just to reach my goals. You gotta understand, are you someone who wants to sacrifice a lot of your 20s? Or are you someone who wants to enjoy your 20s and then live a normal lifestyle, right? You gotta understand, it's okay. You gotta figure out what you truly want. A lot of people, a lot of people start to think that, hey, they want to become an entrepreneur. But the reality is, what are you doing on your day-to-day basis, right? You're lost. But what do your actions look like? What do your habits look like? And here's one thing, you gotta focus on tapping into that flow state. If you're working on something, work on it with all of your attention and your focus, right? You gotta understand, you have to remove all your bad habits. You gotta start understanding when you get into that deep focus state. Once you understand both of those and you get into that deep flow state, it's super easy to make more progress. I'll definitely make a whole new video about how to tap into a flow state. I'm still researching, I'm still learning about how to tap into it, what's the best times for myself, and if there's any other tips and tricks that I could really recommend other people. Because that's the first thing to do if you really want to put in a lot of work on something. And here's another tip. Listen, if you want to become an entrepreneur and you have 5 different business ideas and you want to pursue all of them, you got to understand this is your energy. There's 5 different arrows going to different directions, right? You're putting in literally minimal effort in each of those business ventures each day because you're wasting all of your energy. But here's another diagram. We put a circle and that's your energy, right? There's only one arrow going up and you're working on one business model, okay? And that means you're putting all of your attention and energy and your focus into that one business model. You're going to achieve it in the next 2 to 5 years easily, right? Compared to trying to focus on 5 different business models. You gotta understand, any business model will make you money. They all work. It really depends on your skill set. It really depends on what you're trying to accomplish, right? And it doesn't matter how long it takes because entrepreneurship is hard. That's what hard feels like, okay? Another thing is cognitive restructuring. Okay, here's one thing I've learned. A lot of people don't believe in themselves. And I'm going to be honest, I was in that state where I couldn't believe in myself. It was hard because I was making so many mistakes. And I wasn't really seeing any progress. And there's going to be points in your life where you don't really see that much progress. But if you could push through during those time periods, you'll start to see the light. All right? And I'm pretty sure you're in this area in your life where you only see darkness. You can't really see the light. It feels like everything's against you. All the odds are stacked up against you. Nothing good is happening. But you gotta realize, if you're watching this video, you should be grateful that you're able to watch this video. You should be grateful you have a device. You should be grateful that you probably have a roof over your head or you're able to sleep on something, right? A lot of people are super ungrateful. And that's one thing you gotta understand. Be grateful for what you have right now. So restructure your cognitive behaviors. Start to believe in yourself. And I'll definitely make a whole another video about how to believe in yourself. Here's a book that'll help you restructure your whole belief system. It's called The Psycho-Cybernetics. Very, very interesting. It's a very interesting book. I believe everyone should pick it up if they want to rewire their brain, if they want to get themselves to believe in themselves more, right? And change their self-image. So I'm going to quickly wrap up this video. I'm going to be honest. Everyone feels lost, right? At a certain period of time. No one knows exactly where they're going. Everyone understands that it's hard to live. It's hard to just go through your obstacles. It's hard to tackle your obstacles. But if you're not willing to have that courage to push forward, you're not going to make any progress. Here's something you got to understand. Here's a choice you got to make. It's either the pain of regret or the pain of discipline. All right. And what do you want in life? The pain of regret or the pain of discipline? Of course, you want to choose the pain of discipline, because who wants to regret their life in their 30s or 40s or 50s, knowing that they wasted so much time? You'd rather just put all of your energy and focus into building something amazing in your 20s, in your 30s. It'll take time. Just remember that. Everything's glamorized on social media. That's another thing. So no one shows their losses, right? They only show their wins. So of course it looks sexy as hell. It looks amazing as hell, right? But you just gotta understand it's all glamorized. Just focus on yourself. Just remember to take it easy and everything will be fine.